Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm hoping that I've got this up the right way today, because the other day I shot one video up the right way and then one video up the wrong way, so back to the way that it used to be, you know, like around the way the setup I used to have. Okay, so now today I want to come on here and I'm going to show you how to make this little tiny cotton reel tassel. People have asked me to do a tutorial on this, so I'll do that for you today. It's extremely hot here. I have been fishing around in my room to try to find the tiny baby cotton reels. I put them away really carefully. But in here I do have a few sizes, and I might have one not exactly the same as those that I bought, but I will find one here because I could see them in the side of it. I can see them here, and I think these are small. Wait a minute now, wait a minute. This one here's a little bit bigger than the one I've got in there. Okay, but that's okay, we'll do that. Oh, look at the little bee. Oh, look, people have sent me these lovely people have sent me look at that tiny cotton reel there. Sorry about my finger, I nearly chopped off the other day with the scissors. I don't know how come I come to do that, but I did. Anyway, so I won't do the tiny one because you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I like this size and I like this size. I like all the sizes actually, they're all really cool. But I think we wanted to do like a miniature one, so let's do this fella here, eh? Let's do that tiny one there. Well, I suppose it's miniature, smaller than what it would, you know, the normal size, most of the normal size cotton reels are. So I have a little jar of those. Put that back in there. And what the heck's on the top of that? I'm not very pleased with it though, whatever it is. Is that sitting over there in the shelf? I don't know what. I bought them at a garage sale. I think I only paid $1 each for these jars, and I think that's really cool, that much money for a jar. Oh, it's all the sticky, because it's when they put a sticky thing on, they don't seem to want to come off very good, so then everything else clicks onto it, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll just try that a bit. So now I've got the cooler on. It isn't actually like going at the moment because it's turned itself off for a while because it thinks it's the right temperature in here. And but when it comes on, I'm sorry about the noise, but I just cannot do this if I'm flustered and hot. Okay, so we need a bit of this little dangly trim. You don't need very much because you only need enough that it's going to go around there. We need some buttons, and I've got a few here. I think I might be able to pick out a couple of the same size. You need them for the same size as the top of this here, like so. See? Now the cooler's started up again, so I hope that you can hear me above that noise, but it can't be helped. Everything, I suppose, in windows and things has to vibrate a bit, don't they, when you put stuff in the window. But and you'll need a bead for the top. I've got a few coloured ones and a few pearly ones. I'll think about that as we go on along, okay, what I'm going to put in there. Alright, oh, and I've got this green one. I quite like that too. It's nice, isn't it? Now, glue, a bit of glue. Right, so what I did first, I probably should do last, you know, because sometimes you probably should do these bits here last because they're dangling down all over the top of all this, aren't they, you know? And so I'm going to do the other bit first. The other bit meaning the connecting up of that part. So I got a piece of this, which comes undone pretty easy as a rule. It'll fall apart if you're not careful, so it probably won't today for me because I really want it to fall apart. It probably won't fall apart, but I used a piece off here. Okay, righto. It's the way things are, isn't it? Dear, I'd love to thank everybody for your wonderful comments you left the other day for me. I was stressing out about things that weren't necessarily were they, with people, what they say, so we won't worry about that. We're not going to worry about what people say. I know a lot of people have been worried because they don't have enough subscribers. Like you have to have 1,000 subscribers and have over 4,000 hours for you to be able to get some money, like to be earning money on YouTube. But you know, if you keep going, you know, and keep trying really hard, you will get there eventually. It's something that took me a while to get myself as far as I've got. You know, it took a fair while, a couple of years to get to where I, you know, I've got all them subscribers, which is really lucky. All you people have done that for me. Subscribe to my channel, because, and all you have to do, you know, so you can see my videos, because I've got a lot of new subbies that are trying to find me. There's a little bell. There's a little bell underneath where my name is, on where the picture is of what the story is you're watching, and there's a bell under the bottom of it, and all you got to do is click onto that bell, and it'll send you to a little bit where it says to let you know when I've got a video up, and you just click that and they'll let you know when I make one. See, so that's really cool, isn't it? So if you want to do that, if you can't understand that, I will put up a video of it. I have done previously, but it was back a while ago. Some people do from time to time, so people know how they can connect to different ones, you know. I don't think I'll put that down in there. I'm just going to do this the way this one's made, because, you know, why not? That's what I did. Okay, so I got some buttons, and the ones I used have only got 2 holes in them, so I need them to be the size of that. These are mother of pearl ones, and they're really nice, aren't they? So I'm going to put those on there. It's nice to use your nice pieces. I don't know if that one is. It could be. It's nice shiny anyway, so we'll use those 2. Doesn't matter what colour you use. So all you need to do is go through the bottom of your button, like so, one side. You can put it onto a needle if you want to thread it, but you don't have to. Just go through there like that. Alright. And we got hold of him. Okay. So you got those like that. Then you want to thread it through your cotton reel, and it should go down in there pretty easy. Should go through pretty easy. I might put a little tiny bit of glue on that button, just to hold that so it doesn't move away. Oh dear, now that's not a little tiny bit, is it? That's a big mile of it there. I've got 2 glue pots in the house. One's out, oh well, more than 2, but one I'm using in the lounge room, you can't get nothing out of, because it's this one here just fallen out of it. That's the way things are, I suppose. Now on the top one, you just want to do the same thing. Just put him through that hole, one side through that hole. Where is it? Come on. One side through there, and you can tell your mother of pearl because of the thing, the pearly shelly part on the bottom there, how it's mottly and that. Some people like to use that side. I'm quite partial to the other side myself. Now this is fraying, and I'm getting I've got mess all over me. I'm sorry, I feel wrong. I can't handle having mess on me. I'm always washing my hands and that, but I was fishing around in a few things, getting stuff together so I can take it out to the lounge room so I can work on it, because I get too hot if I don't. I don't like to be in here all day, because running too many air conditioners will not be good for the our, you know, money. So if we've got one that's down in the other end of the house, I probably am 4 metres maybe, not even that, away from the lounge room, and by the time I leave this room, walk down the hallway to the other one, it's pretty, the kids tell the difference in the warmth. It's alright, I can make it fine. It's not like I'm going through, it feels like you're going through the oven if it's really bad. It's going to be 40 something again today. It's okay, you know, you can handle these things, but after a while it starts to get really, gets you down, you know, the heat all the time is this heat. I need something to put there. On this one I put one of those rondelle things, and I'm not a big fan of that. And to be honest with you, I don't know where the other ones are. So I've got some smaller beads on a string here, and I think I like these little ones that are on this. I bought, like the jewellery that I've bought that I will take apart. I don't, I will get round to it, but when I show you what I bought yesterday that I have to take apart, you'll understand why it takes me a little while sometimes. sometimes buy some when I go up the street, sometimes I don't. That one's not got showing a big bit of bling, is it really? I need a bit of gold or something in there. What about this silver one? Oh, look at that. There we go. I'll get this off here. There's a bit of silver. This bead cap thing, or whatever it's called. I'm not really I'm hoping I'm in the shot here. Probably not. Didn't get to go swimming today or yesterday because I've been sleeping very good. And you don't feel like getting up and going and trusting your body to the world. You're going out there, and it'd be terrible if you just sort of felt really tired and went to sleep, wouldn't it? I don't think that'll happen. Now this won't go through that hole because that hole's really tiny. And the cat's going to grizzle at the door for me. That's painful, isn't it? Trying to get that through there. Okay, I wonder if I can get it through this one of these. This is good. This is good. That fell out. You know what? I was worried about that, but I wasn't thinking that I wasn't gluing the string, and I don't want to glue the string because I want it to be able to be finished properly, so I don't want to glue the string. Push it back through. You can use any sort of string, you don't have to use the one that won't come through real easy. This one's not going to, you know, it's going to hang around there inside the cotton reel. Oh, got him. Got him. Right. Now I want to put this on. Hole big enough to fit through 2 pieces? Yeah. You know what I would do if I wasn't, I'm not in a hurry I suppose, but I'd put a bit of sticky tape around that to make it, or a bit of glue on it to make it stiff so it'll go through better. But I got it. There you go. I got it through, so I'm not going to stress out too much. How many of these have I got? No. Now I'll put this one on. I think. This will go nice with pink, won't it? Surely. This is a good, it's one of those jazzy beads. I'm not real partial to that either. This is not going well today, is it? What am I going to put on there? Because I want to put the pink around the bottom, I need it to be, see the pink's going to go around here. I want it to look shabby chic, I suppose, don't I? Here we go, I've got one of these ones. I was going to get a different shaped bead, but this one might do. I've actually bought, this was on a necklace that I bought, these beads, and they're really cool. So I get a lot of my beads now. I bought, buy the seed beads. I used to buy the seed beads online or in the shop that was here, but not anymore, because the shop's not here anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put that one on there, and I'm going to go down here and I'm going to tie a knot. Hopefully that I'll tie a knot close enough so it won't go away. Maybe I'll put this on the top of it. Give it a bit more whatever. Come on, get through there. If they're both the same, it works well. One of them's bent, so it's not going to work well. Look like I've got all these fingers in the road all the time. It's not. That looks better, doesn't it? A bit more, I don't know, probably stylish, whatever you want to say. The other one I'm not happy with because it's not down tight enough, and I want to get hold of this and pull it down really, really tight if I can. No, I don't think I did. It still wandered around a bit, but that doesn't matter. It's got to move about because it's a tassel thing, isn't it? And now I'm going to put this around here, and that is really easy, a lot easier than doing the things where you have to cut it all up, all your bits of thread or whatever. This tassel's really nice, and it's probably, this part here on it is just wide enough, that bit, for this cotton reel, see? The kitten thinks he should come in here. He found my wool stash. Needless to say, he thinks it's his wool, and I gave him a ball of wool the other day. Oh, sorry if I'm not in the shot here. I gave him a ball of wool the other day, and I can't give him any more because I can't. He puts it all up and down the hallway doing his string art. He's very much loved, but he can't do that. He got up onto the table here, and I had things up here that he got into. He doesn't understand. So now I have to keep the door shut. When he was little and he couldn't get up on the table, he was very welcome and he used to sit under the table and sleep. But now I'm afraid I've had to banish him. I've cut that little bit off there. Smaller pair of scissors would be a good idea. And that thing is turned off again, so that's good. Only the fact that I start to perspire after a while. Now these are down here, and should I put them back up here? I think I will, you know. I think I'm going to glue them up there so that'll be all filled in there nicely. Okay? Okay. I suppose if you... Hang on, sorry, my train of thought just went from out of my head. I was going to say something, but I think I might have had a senior's moment. And I'll just tie another little knot in the top of this part up here. And this is your little tiny tassel. And I was putting mine into... I think I put mine into, ones I made into a snippet roll. But these are all right for you to put on the back of your books or on your pages or anything that you want to. I think they look really cool. I need to see if I might even glue them down, you know, to keep them from driving up and down. This one's not too bad. But this one is, it takes off all the time. I'm going to do this now because I don't want to be too... I'll forget. I'll forget about it altogether. Because that happens, you know. Just put a bit of glue on there and push it down. And it makes this a nice little tassel-y thing for... And you can make them in any size anyway with your cotton reel, can't you? Any size cotton reel you can make one of these. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and thank you very much for leaving your comments. I do read them. I do read them because a lot of them I put your little heart where I love them. Sometimes if you've asked me a question I can answer you back and then whatever, but I'm going to come back on here in a minute because I need to show a lady something. Okay, so it won't be a second. Okay, bye.